Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
People do all sorts of different things to get over breakups. Like some people will change their appearance, maybe haircut or plastic surgery. Some people will stalk their ex on social media or even stalk them in person and follow them around to see if they're seeing anybody else. And then some people, like Lucille, who's on the phone, will do something incredibly weird.
Weirder than what you just said.
Yeah, like something I've never heard of before.
What?
Like they'll go on another date.
Jubal, that's normal.
Like they'll go on a date with somebody new. That's weird to me, Lucille.
Oh, God.
I had to give it another try.
Yeah, but geez, come on, take some time and totally freak out and have a breakdown first.
Yeah.
I ate my share of ice cream.
Oh,
Okay.
my God. Whatever you do, do not take breakup advice from Jubal Flag, okay?
Well, your email said that you're recently out of a breakup and this was like the first date you were going on. So tell us a little bit about it. What's the dude's name?
His name is Andrew. And this girl I work with had been going crazy, just saying, oh, my gosh, he's perfect for you. You have to go out with him. He was made for you, la, la, la. And finally, after enough ice cream, I was like, okay, I'm ready to get back out there again.
That's a lot of pressure, though, to set it up like that. Like, this is the guy.
Yeah. But, I have to say, he seemed really great, but it was a weird night.
You cried a bunch about your ex while you guys were out on a date? Gets weird.
I'm really proud of myself that that's not what was going on. But literally, as I was driving to meet him for dinner, I got a call and found out that a bunch of my friends from work had just been fired. And
oh, no. That's
including my friend who set us up.
Dude,
oh, that sucks.
That sucks. That's like the worst news. And you weren't fired, just all your friends were?
No, I wasn't. But, yeah, there was a whole group. And so, I found this out, just minutes before I'm walking in the door to meet him. And so, my phone is blowing up. Everybody's texting, trying to figure out who all is impacted and what happened and why.
And you were offended. You're like, why does nobody care that I have a date? I understand.
This is my night.
Why's it got to be all about them,
But it really was. It was so, that was so heartbreaking. And I was so wrapped up in that this is so embarrassing. I kept looking at my phone and I was dealing with all this stuff. When I looked at my phone again, Andrew had texted me a picture of the menu.
Oh, man.
That's when I was trying so hard not to, I just kept saying, I'm so sorry, I have something big going on right now, because I didn't want to spill the beans. It's our mutual friend who was one of the people impacted, and I felt like it really wasn't my place to share that.
So he didn't even know exactly why you were obsessed with your phone.
No, I was trying so hard not to ruin the date. At the same time, my heart was breaking for all my friends.
Yeah.
I wanted to be there, and I wanted to give it a shot. And obviously, I just didn't do a good job of that.
Did you ever tell him why you were obsessed with your phone?
When he sent me a picture of the menu as a text and asked if I thought, maybe I'd want to order at some point, that's when I wanted to cry, because I'm realizing that I'm completely ignoring this great guy who's sitting in front of me. He has no idea why, and just thinks I'm a total jerk who, can't get off of my phone. So that's when I was like, okay, I have to tell you something. It's I just found out that a group of my friends, have been fired. And then he was super nice about it. And he suggested, having a rain check and doing another time so I could go be with my friend. And
yeah, totally. I mean, and you're so distracted. There's no way that you can put the right amount of energy into a date.
Right, and it made me like him even more, because I felt like he was so understanding, instead of being like, well, you shouldn't have wasted my time, or he was just go take care of this, go be with your friends.
Good.
So is that when you stood up from the table and ran out of the restaurant? Or did you guys say goodbye?
Oh, no. I said goodbye, and I said thank you so much, and because I could not have asked for anything more. I mean, he was so caring and considerate for me, and after I'd been kind of bad to him.
So I'm guessing that you guys made out after that before you left. Just a real quick makeout?
No.
Oh,
No.
damn. Okay.
No, I just left. I mean, I texted him later and thanked him again for being so considerate, and said that, I was looking forward to, rescheduling. And now, unfortunately, it hasn't happened.
So why do you think that he doesn't want to go out with you again?
I don't know. Maybe he didn't like what I was wearing. Maybe he didn't like the way I looked. Maybe he's just upset because, the whole thing, with me on the phone.
Well, the good thing is it doesn't sound like you've been thinking about it at all.
Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. It's upsetting. It's really upsetting.
I'm sure it was the shirt you had on. No, men, I've heard, you wear the wrong sweater and everything's over.
You never know. I swear, it's horrible. Because I'm like, why is this not happening?
Okay, well, we'll play a song, come back, and then call him and get your second date update. All right?
Okay.
Come up with a few more theories while we're waiting.
Okay, I probably will.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Hey, Lucille,
Yeah.
before we call the dude that you want to call today, I think maybe I figured it out. I think there was some mixed signals and you didn't pick up on something.
What? What do you think I missed?
So you showed up to the dinner, you're looking at your phone, and then he noticed so bad that he texted you a picture of the menu from across the table, and you saw that and were embarrassed, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's horrible.
What I think was he sent you the picture of the menu, and he was hoping that you would send back a picture of yourself being like, this is what's on the menu tonight, in my opinion.
What?
Oh my God.
You missed the signal, and that's
Okay.
why he's not calling you back.
If that was a signal, I don't think she wants him to call her back.
Yeah, maybe he's not as great as I thought.
All right, we're about to get him on the phone and find out why he's not calling you back. And just to remind everybody, you had to leave the date early because you were so distracted, and he was actually pretty cool with it and understanding, but he is not really excited about setting up a second date.
Yeah, that sums it up. He's just not really, trying to schedule a date.
Okay, and your friend who set you up with this guy, who she thought this was going to be your dream guy, has she given you any report on what's going on?
Well, since she just got fired, I feel bad because I didn't really want to bring it up with her. She kind of has other stuff to deal with.
No, it's all about you. Come on.
Yeah, seriously.
In my world.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to dial his phone number right now and see if we can figure it out, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Andrew, please?
this is Andrew speaking.
Hey, what's up, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Who is this?
Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Just wondering how you're doing today.
Well, I'm kind of busy. Was there a reason for this call?
Yeah, there's a reason.
All right, well, what is it then?
Oh, I'm sorry. You probably wanted me to answer that right away instead of just answering the reason part.
Yeah, that's sort of what I meant when I asked for a reason. What's going on?
I'm calling you today because we actually got an email about you from one of our listeners. Her name is Lucille, and you guys went out to dinner recently.
Okay, well, all right. Why did she email you guys exactly?
Well, we do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then they end up blowing you off after that date, you can email us and we'll get that person on the phone and ask what happened.
So I'm guessing she emailed you saying that I'm blowing her off?
Yes, she did.
Oh, you're
And
on,
then-
on point.
Well, it's kind of a weird situation. I would rather not talk about it. I mean, that's...
but she thought you were pretty cool and also understanding of the fact that she was distracted on her phone the whole time because her coworker, I guess who's a friend of yours, got fired.
Right,
that
yeah.
night.
So I guess there was a huge, exodus at her work, and this was all happening kind of right when we sat down. And, and Lucille just couldn't get out of her phone because of it.
I got to say, I got to give you props, too, for sending a picture of the menu when she was super distracted. Like, that's a good move, man. That gets your point across really quickly.
I thought it was a little, passive-aggressive, but I didn't know what else to do. I mean, I don't know if you guys been in that situation, but there's no communication. She's got her nose in her phone. Yeah. I was like, if I send you a picture of the menu, will you look at it then?
You can at least read it off the phone.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. But once I did that, she sort of told me what was happening, and I felt really bad. That was rough. It kind of put the egg in my face a little bit. But
yeah, because you'd been probably calling her names in your head up until that point. Like, oh my God.
I could have went way worse in the text. Yeah, that's a good point.
All right.
I was teasing, man. I was looking forward to getting to know this girl, and it was just like stonewall. I couldn't get by at all. But
Is that the reason you don't want to go out with her again?
Not at all. I mean, our friend getting fired with a bunch of their coworkers, that's serious business. I probably would have done the same thing.
Yeah, totally.
But I got to say, I don't feel as bad anymore.
Why? What changed?
Well, I checked in with my friend after the date like she wanted me to. She was obviously really curious to see how it went. And I guess she heard that Lucille, while she was quote-unquote consoling her friends during this hard time, she shot an email to the boss applying for her friend's job.
Whoa.
After
so
her friend
wait.
had just got fired?
Yeah, our friend had just got fired, and what she originally said was she was trying to make her feel better, but I find out in reality she's trying to steal her old job. And that's just, if she does that to one of her best friends, I can only imagine how she would break my heart. That's just, I've been down that road way too many
Wait,
times. So.
but hold on, okay?
What?
She's not the one that got her friend fired.
No, but come on. On the
So
first
someone's
date,
gonna get
do you usually apply for jobs on your first date with somebody? I've never heard of that before.
All I'm saying is that she was trying to make lemonade out of lemons. Like, she saw an opportunity because everybody else had been let go, and that was an opportunity to get a promotion, it sounds like.
I hear that. Hey, make lemonade out of lemons whenever you can, but do it in your own house. Don't do it out at dinner with someone you just met. That's like they got their own lemonade there.
And I guess it's a little bit too like, I'm sorry, I'm so distracted. I'm just trying to console my friends and also trying to capitalize on some people that just lost their jobs. So
It's
I got a lot of stuff
shady,
going on.
Very shady behavior just in general. And not only is that incredibly rude to me, incredibly backstabbing to her friend. I mean, why would I want to go on a second date with her?
Well, I have no idea. And then you can add one more thing to it because she's actually on the other line listening to this conversation and sort of has tricked you now into speaking with her. Jeez.
She's on the other line, you said?
Yeah, she's been listening to this whole thing and wants to talk to you. Lucille, you there?
Hey.
Oh, yeah, hi. You were listening that whole time, huh?
Yeah, and I think this was just a huge misunderstanding.
So you have an explanation. So it did happen then. It is correct. It is accurate. That's what you're saying. If there's an explanation, that means you did it. I'd love to hear this.
Well, I did. I emailed because we all know when things like this happen, when they downsize and all that, they reorganize, they shift everything, and I was fairly new there. It's like I don't make a lot of money, and so I inquired to find out exactly what was happening, if jobs were going to be reposted, because I was hoping that it might be something that's really good for my skill set.
So you don't feel bad about this at all? Are you listening to yourself?
I'm sad for my friends, but
you're sorry for your friend. You're
gone.
trying to take her old job. Come on.
It's not like she was going to get it back.
Yeah.
Good point.
But this happened the absolute same night that she got fired, going behind her back trying to get that old job. I mean, I don't care how you justify that. That ain't right where I come from.
Well, but clearly she didn't cut it. She's still my friend, but as far as work goes.
Okay, so you
right
told her all
fit.
about it then, huh? Is that what you were texting her about at the same time? Were you consoling her and saying, "Oh, by the way, I'm going to go ahead and steal your old job"?
No, I haven't told her yet, but it's not like it's a huge secret. I will tell her, but she's dealing with her situation. That's the last thing she needs to hear, that the job she lost could benefit me.
Oh yeah. You're a real good friend. Yeah. That's great timing.
Oh my God, and why are you so mad at her? Yes, I agree that her lying about only consoling her friend was wrong and that she shouldn't have done it on the date, but you're mad from a deep-seated place that she's going to get your friend's job.
Well, you know what? You want to know why I'm upset? Because I'm the real friend in this situation and she's not.
Oh!
But it's business, man. Like I said, she is not the one that got your guys' friend fired.
I hear that. So talk to the boss in 1 week, 2 weeks, but not the same freaking night.
Well, while you're on a date, too. I think the fact that you're doing that while on a date is probably making it even worse, Lucille.
I totally get that, but there was a small part of me that was super excited about a promotion.
Was there any part of you that was excited about a new first date?
Oh!
It sounds like you're all about the job and not even about me, so I guess I was right.
Yeah, but Andrew, your first date isn't going to pay her rent, okay?
I was really excited about you, but I'm glad all of this has happened because now listening to you, I realize you have a temper. You're not the boyfriend material I thought.
Oh, well, don't say that just yet, Lucille. We haven't asked if we'll go on a date with you. We have to do that before you decide if he's boyfriend material or not. Hey, Andrew, would you go on a second date with Lucille? We'll pay for it.
Will I go on a date with her? No, hell no. Absolutely not. In fact, I'm more sure of it now than I was before you called.
Okay, well.
No problem. I'm not interested anymore.
Well, yeah, and plus, like, now that this dude's dropped off, I'm sure you're already texting another dude to fill a spot. Right?
And I say good on you, Lucille.
That's what I should have been doing right now.
Wait, but I'm dying to know, though, did you get the promotion?
I'm one of the final 2, so I have a good shot at it.
Well, that's great news for you. I'm glad something worked out. I'll send you a card that you could wait for it in the mail. Say, congratulations, Judas, you did it.
Nice.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in, it's 78592. It says the girl from the second date update is a shark. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. No, she's a human being.
That's not what they
Oh,
meant.
I think it is. I think they meant literally. I think you're right, Jubal.
A talking shark.
Yeah, I'm like
shark.
pretty sure she was actually a person. We can't like even get cell service underwater like that.
Yeah.
Silly.
Crazy.
Okay, I don't know what they meant by that comment. Anyway, if you didn't hear today's second date update, Lucille, the person, not the shark, left her date early because on her way to meet Andrew, the dude that she was meeting, she found out that some of her good friends at her company were fired. But when we got Andrew on the phone, we learned a new piece of information. She was worried that because she was on her phone the whole time, he didn't want to call her back.
Yeah.
Well, Lucille left the date to go console her friend eventually, but she also hopped on email that same night to send her boss a note asking to apply for her friend's position.
Yeah.
And so the guy was like, she's a snake for doing that. Again, human, but you know what I mean. But the guy thought that she was wrong for doing that right after her friend had been fired for trying to get her job. Some people are texting in at 78592 saying, hey, whatever, it's just business. Another person said, would you rather have an ambitious woman or a friendly woman?
You know that all men just want a friendly woman.
Ambitious.
Come on. Yeah.
Brooke says, why not? Screw your friendships over and get yours.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying her timing wasn't right on the date. I agree. She should have waited till the morning when she could, be concentrated on one thing. But, dude, it's not wrong to apply for a job that's open. Just because you happen to be friends with the girl. It's not wrong at all.
Well, I think...
No way, man. Competition is fierce out there. And if you are not the first one at the door knocking, somebody else is going to get it. You can't wait for that stuff,
I'm all for applying for the job as soon as possible because you have to get it. I'm all for planning some sort of recording device in their office to catch them saying bad things and then giving it to the boss so that position becomes open. I'm for a lot of that stuff. What I'm not for is sending that email in the middle of the date, though. I can understand why that would be like, hey, just wait like an hour until the date's over. Anyway, they decided that they're not going to go out again, which is fine because probably Lucille's going to have a lot of work to do soon, so she wanted to find a date. Anyway, remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Mark is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and he's getting ghosted by a woman named Sasha. So in a few minutes, we'll call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him another date. But first, Mark, how long has it been since you heard from Sasha?
It's been about a couple weeks now.
Okay. Have you been reaching out to her during that time?
Yeah, I mean, I've called a couple times, I've texted, and been no reply. And that's why I'm calling you guys to try and see if we can figure out what's going on.
Well, why don't you tell us about how you met her and then the date and stuff?
Yeah, so we met on Hinge, and I just immediately found her to be so beautiful and classy. I mean, one of her photos, she was even wearing pearls, and I thought that was so sexy. So
I love pearls.
We started chatting, and she told me how she always wanted to go to Paris. So I thought for a date, we could go to this Parisian cafe and get coffee and croissants, which I thought was perfect.
Oh, that's cool. Did you wear a beret?
No, I did not wear a beret.
Yeah, that's definitely why he's getting ghosted. No, I'm just kidding. That's a cute idea, though.
Yeah.
Thoughtful.
I thought so too. So we had our croissants and our coffee, and we're talking and laughing, and she shared so much of her life story with me. I just felt like she really wanted me to know her, which was just so sweet. And we were supposed to go on a bike ride, but then her roommate reached out that she needed to be taken care of. So I was okay with that because I love that she's good to her friends. But after that, I never really heard from her again.
So what did she say to you, or like what was the interaction like after her roommate called, or like as you guys were going your separate ways?
Well, we were supposed to go on this bike ride, and she kind of had to dodge out. So I gave her a hug, and she said she had a great time, and that was basically it. I said, I'll call you later. And when I called, I got no answer. I texted a couple times over the course of the last few days, and no response.
Is her roommate okay?
I hope so.
Not to freak you out, but you don't think it was one of those things where someone says, hey, I'll text you on the fly, and then you call me, and then I'll say I have to go if you're on a date you don't like. Do you think that could have been the thing?
I didn't get that vibe. I mean, she was opening up so much to me about like her life and her family and her friends. It just felt like she was having a really great time. I mean, the only thing I can think of is there's a bunch of people checking me out in the cafe, which, sometimes I'm a little awkward, but I do kind of look like a real life Superman at times. So I was getting a lot of attention.
What?
But I just want to.
Okay, you look like a real life Superman? What does that mean? Like, are you like ripped? What does that mean?
That you're hot?
I've got this Clark Kent kind of swirled in my hair, and
okay.
I don't know, I've been compared a lot to it. But my eyes were on her. I don't know if that was anything that she was nervous about, but I don't think anything was wrong with the friend. I just genuinely thought she had to go help her.
Did you tell her that you look like Superman at any point? Because that also could have been.
Yeah.
No, I did not.
Okay.
I did not.
Okay. She's got eyes.
Lucky you're on a date with Superman.
I know.
All right. And you didn't get a kiss or anything, right, at the end of the date?
No. I was going to try and go for it, but there's a bunch of people outside the shop of the Parisian coffee shop, and I just felt like a warm hug was the right move.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll figure it out for you. We'll play a song, come back, and then call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting you and maybe get you another date, okay?
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Play a song, come back, get your first date follow-up next. If you're just joining us for today's first date follow-up, Mark is on the phone and he's getting ghosted by Sasha, so we're about to call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him another date. But before we do that, Mark, why don't you catch us up on your situation?
Yeah, well, I met this beautiful girl named Sasha. We met on Hinge, went on this great date to a Parisian cafe, had a great time, and now I haven't heard from her, and I want to know why.
Well, and you do think it's because you look like Superman, maybe, and you were getting checked out a lot, right?
I'm just worried. I'm just worried that she was aware of that people were looking at me. That's all.
Okay.
I don't know if
that can be kind of
I don't know
awkward.
if that was a reason.
Like if you were somebody that's super hot that everybody's staring at, you do feel like, oh, like, are you judging me? I get that.
Well, we're ready for us to call her?
Yeah. Yes, please.
Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Sasha, please?
This is her.
Sasha, hi, how are you? My name is Jubal. I'm calling from a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, I'm Nina, also on the show.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
Oh, wow. Hi.
Do you listen to the show ever?
Sometimes, yeah. You guys are great. This is so crazy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You know why we're calling you?
I have a suspicion, and I'm nervous about it. That suspicion being true.
What do you think it is? What's your suspicion?
Is it the second date follow-up?
The first date follow-up, yes.
Oh, first date follow-up, yeah.
Yep. You are ghosting somebody.
So
do you know who?
Knows.
I have a sneaking suspicion that it's Mark.
And you're correct.
She knows the answer to all of our questions today.
Yeah.
Well, because I don't really ghost that often, but this was a unique experience.
Really? Okay. Would you mind telling us why you're ghosting him?
He was just so gross. I'm sorry. That was like the plainest, most easiest way to say it. He was burping throughout the entire date. And like the first time it was just kind of because it was loud and he didn't say excuse me or anything like that. But then it kind of just kept happening. And so like I felt like I had to keep talking so that I didn't have to engage with him. And it was just so uncomfortable. It was just thoroughly grossed out.
Was it just really loud or was it kind of under his breath? I mean, I don't know.
See, that's the thing. I get that burping is natural, but there are ways that you can kind of minimize the damage. Like you can kind of put it under your breath. You can cover your mouth. You can say, excuse me. But like, since none of that was happening, but the burping in itself kept happening over and over, it just felt like super disrespectful. And just, I was so turned off and grossed out.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't love that either.
Like in the place you were at, he was just burping loudly?
Yes, constantly. It was so frequent and so loud. Like it almost got to the point where, like Homer Simpson, when he belches, like his lips kind of ripple. Like that's what I felt like. Maybe it wasn't that bad, but like that's what what started to feel like was happening. Like I was just, ugh.
I can't even.
Okay. Well, he didn't tell us that.
No. It sounded like a very pleasant date.
Yeah. Maybe you forgot, or maybe you haven't heard enough first date follow-ups to know that he's actually on the phone listening and wants to burp at you. To talk to you. Mark?
Well, yeah. Hi, Sasha.
Hi. Sorry.
I honestly don't know what you're talking about. I mean, I burped a couple of times because I've been dealing with some like stress-related acid reflux.
I'm sorry to hear that, but then like, why did we go to coffee? Like, that's not going to help the situation, any,
Well, because I wanted to take you to a Parisian cafe. I mean, is the real reason that because I look like Superman?
What?
Sorry, that's not nice. I'm sorry. Okay. No, that's not the reason. Yes, you are an objectively attractive man, but if you're wondering about why people were looking at you, it was because you were burping so much that people were concerned that you were going to be sick.
Are you sure that people weren't just looking at me because of how I look?
No, I'm sorry. I like, it was not attractive. They were not looking at you because you were attractive. They were looking at you because they were disgusted. I'm so sorry.
I can't even help but ask, like, Mark, are you okay? Because to be burping that much, I don't know if that's normal.
Yeah, I've been on a different medication to try and deal with my reflux. It's just been a struggle bus, but I'm doing much better, thanks.
Okay.
Like, Sasha, you say you want to go to France, but you really probably shouldn't go to France because in other countries, it's actually considered polite to burp.
Oh, what? Is it?
It's a compliment to the chef.
Well, even if that's true, here in the States, I like it if someone burps that they at least say, excuse me, or cover their mouth or something along those lines. Maybe I'm reaching for the stars here, but that is something that I am looking for. Blatant respect.
Well, you usually say, excuse me. I usually say, excuse me, but you were telling these beautiful stories. I didn't want to interrupt you. I was trying to respect you.
Sasha, would you like to go on another date with Mark? We'll pay for it.
You know what? I didn't know that she was so close-minded, so I honestly don't know if this is going to work out.
Closed-minded? What do you mean?
I mean, if you can't just be present and accept a person for how they are, I mean, burping happens.
Yeah, I get that. It's just how you handle it that, really changes things. And how you handled it was just not it for me.
That's fine. I mean, if somebody's going to accept me for my burps too.
All right. Well, sorry, no second date, Mark, but it sounds like you're fine with that.
Yeah, I think it's for the best.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
Hey guys, it's us, the Jonas Brothers. I'm Joe.
I'm Kevin.
And I'm Nick. And guess what? We created our own podcast called Hey Jonas.
We invented a podcast?
Well, we didn't invent it. We just contributed to it.
We're the first
people to do podcasts.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Well, sick and tired is a strong way to put it, but,
Tired and sick.
Tired and sick. Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Just listen. We don't care where you hear it.
Hey everyone, this is Teddy Mellencamp
and Tamara Judge from Two Teas in a Pod.
There's been one scandal that's consumed our lives these last couple of months.
We're recapping the 3-part Summer House reunion, and as always, we're being brutally honest.
We're dissecting timelines, receipts, blind items, and previous episodes.
Amanda and Wes, watch out. We're not going to be easy on you. Listen to 2 T's in a Pod on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Everyone sees me as a football player, but before anything else, I'm human. Every single day, I'm still learning how to live with problems, mistakes, relationships, emotions, ever since I was born. This isn't a normal podcast. Everything here is spontaneous, real, and genuine. Just honest conversations about what it means to be alive. I'm Javier El Chicharito Hernandez, and listen to Learning to be Human on iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
June is Black Music Month, and on the Drink Champs podcast, we're speaking with the hottest names in the culture, like Sway Lee.
Do you realize how legendary you are?
I appreciate that. I be seeing it, but I'm like, man, I still got like so much more to do. Like Prince, he dropped like 30 albums. We dropped like 5 right now. Like, that's the rate we gotta be going.
Yeah, that's a good attitude.
No matter the era, Drink Champs brings you the biggest names and the most unfiltered conversations. Listen to Drink Champs from the Black Effect Podcast Network on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Every family has its secrets. But what happens when you discover that your dad has been living a double life?
That is not the look of an innocent man.
Is everyone lying to me about who they are?
I felt such desperation. I felt it was what I had to do.
Listen to Deep Cover The Family Man on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
Layla is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and she's getting ghosted by a dude named Trent. So in a few minutes, we're going to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her a second date. But first, Layla, how long has it been since you heard from Trent?
Hey, so it's been about a couple, months, I would say.
Been a while.
Yeah. Yeah, he was just really nice. I thought we had a lot of chemistry. I've been out on other dates since, and to me, I'm still thinking about him. So I'd love to know what happened.
Okay, I get that. So why don't you tell us about the date then?
Okay, so, well, first of all, he is super charming, of course. That's why I'm still thinking about him. And he took me, instead of a boring dinner date or whatever, he took me to a trampoline dodgeball night at an indoor kind of jump park thing.
Wait a minute. They do that? That is something we need to do. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know they did that either. And so I was like, oh my God, it's such a fun idea for a date. And it just made me feel at ease. He was so goofy and confident, and he was really charming. He had this curly hair. I was like, oh my God, he's just so cute, you know? And then it was competitive, flirty, I don't know. It just felt like the whole night was going so well. So I'm just not really sure, why he just didn't call me back after all of that.
So you feel like he was into you too? You guys were jumping and there was a vibe?
Yeah, he didn't mind losing and cracking jokes the whole time. And, at one point, we were joking around and faked a dramatic death scene, and I tagged him with the ball, and we couldn't stop laughing. And I was like, oh my God, this is what I would picture a movie first date to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun.
So fun.
How did it end?
Okay, so what I will say is the thing that I keep thinking about on the date, I'm is this the reason he's not talking to me? So at one point I went to go for a big bounce, and I ended up slipping, and truly, when I tell you, I belly flopped onto the trampoline, and that it was loud, and every single person stopped. No, it hurt. You think you can only belly flop in a pool, and here I am at an indoor trampoline park, just flopping down, and it was so loud, and everybody stopped to look, and then to top it all off, my phone was so embarrassing. My phone flew out of my hand. Okay. Mm-hmm. And then my Siri started going off, and my Siri was don't forget bikini wax at 3 p.m. And I was like, oh my God.
You sound like madness. And Siri's just like, hey, I know you fell down right now, but you got to get that bikini wax at 3.
Don't forget your priorities.
Like, Siri couldn't just let me live for like a second. Like, come on.
Do you think he heard it? And like, I mean, he obviously saw you belly flop.
Well, he definitely heard it too, because like, the whole thing was so embarrassing. And then he just looked at me, he laughed, like he carried my phone back to me, he hugged me.
Oh,
and then like,
cute.
Right? And he was like, this is the most fun I've had in a while. And I was like, wait, me too, So I don't know, like I can't imagine why he would ghost me, because like our chemistry was so great. It made no sense to me why I never heard from him again. I'm like, really? Could it have been a belly flop and a Siri announcing my wax? Like, I don't.
Well,
I hope not.
We'll see. We'll try to figure it out for you. We'll play a song, come back, and then call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting you and maybe get you a second date if you still want one, okay?
Okay, thanks.
All right, we'll get your first date follow-up next.
Hey, it's us, the Jonas Brothers, and guess what? We have some big news.
What's the news, Nick?
Huge news. We created our own podcast called Hey Jonas.
We invented a podcast?
Well, we didn't invent it. We just contributed to it.
First people to do podcasts.
Pretty wide range of podcasts
starting a
that are out there.
trend.
But this one's extra special.
So how do we actually come up with the name Hey Jonas, guys? I honestly don't remember.
I think it was on a call about what we should call it, and
Well, we were thinking originally calling it one of the early names of our band before Jonas Brothers.
This is how you guys remember it going down?
Yes.
I have a very different memory of this. We were talking about a bit for the podcast where people could call in and say, Hey Jonas. And then I wrote down on my little notepad, Hey Jonas, and offered it up as a potential title for the podcast. But thanks for remembering that, guys.
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Just listen. We don't care where you hear it.
June is Black Music Month, and on the Drink Champs podcast, we're speaking with the hottest names in the culture, like Sway Lee.
Do you realize how legendary you are?
I appreciate that. I be seeing it, but I'm like, man, I still got like so much more to do. Like Prince, he dropped like 30 albums. We dropped like 5 right now. Like, that's the rate we gotta be going.
Yep, that's a good attitude.
You'll also hear stories from industry legends and hip-hop pioneers like Fab Five Freddy.
I directed one of Nas's early videos.
Which one?
One Love.
Wow.
Yes. I literally filmed in his apartment in Queensbridge. Wow. His moms was still up in that apartment. Nas was just beginning to take off. His pops used to live near me in Harlem. His dad introduced him to a whole lot of, conscious stuff, and he made a young prodigy.
No matter the era, Drink Champs brings you the biggest names and the most unfiltered conversations. Listen to Drink Champs from the Black Effect Podcast Network on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Keith Giamanco seemed like a mild-mannered suburban dad, but secretly, he became someone else, a master of disguise who went on a crime spree. At the time, did it seem like a crazy idea?
It seemed very crazy, but I felt so desperate that I felt it was the quickest, easiest way out.
Did you allow yourself to think about how it could go wrong and what that might look like?
No, I didn't want to manifest that. I was trying to manifest success.
Every family has its secrets. But what happens when you discover that your dad has been living a double life?
That is not the look of an innocent man.
This is going to change my life and my family dynamic forever, because everything that had existed prior in my reality is now untrue.
Listen to Deep Cover The Family Man on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
If you're just joining us for today's first date follow-up, Layla is on the phone and she's getting ghosted by a guy named Trent, so we're about to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her a second date. But before we do that, Layla, why don't you remind us about your situation again real quick?
Okay, so I went on a first date with Trent. He took me to an indoor, trampoline dodgeball night. It was so much fun, but now he's ghosting me, and I think it might be because of, when I belly flopped on the date, and then my phone said, wax at 3 p.m., so,
All right.
Just complete chaos.
I would think that would be a weird reason to ghost somebody, but you never know.
I mean, some dudes are into that, too. That's the weird part to me.
Into the waxing?
Yeah. They're always like, oh, you are? You getting waxed today? Like,
oh, like they dig?
Really? Yeah.
I just think, ow.
Yeah.
But anyway, okay. Are you ready for us to call? Ready for us to call him?
Yeah,
All right.
I guess.
Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Trent, please?
This is him.
Hey, Trent, how are you? This is a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Trent. I'm Nina.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
And my name's Jubal. What's up?
Hi. How are you guys?
Good. Have you ever listened to the show before?
I think I have, actually, yeah.
Oh, yay.
Sweet. Well, are you familiar with first date follow-ups that we do?
Kind of. I might have heard like the end of it one time, but no, not really.
Okay. Well, it's a segment where if you go out on a date and you end up ghosting somebody, that person can email us to get you on the phone and ask why you're ghosting them.
Okay.
And we got an email about you from somebody.
Okay.
You have any idea who you're ghosting that would email us to call you and ask why?
I ghosted this girl named Layla, but that was like a couple months ago.
Oh, okay. Well, guess what? Layla hasn't forgotten because that's who emailed us. And she said that she liked you a lot. And hasn't heard from you and wants to know if you'll tell us why you're ghosting her.
Do you remember?
This is kind of awkward. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, we had the date was cool. I don't know what you guys know and not know, but honestly,
she told us you guys went to dodgeball and had a great time, and she said she liked you a lot. That's pretty much what she told us.
Yeah, the dodgeball was cool, but yeah, I don't know. Honestly, it was the legs.
The what?
The legs?
Her legs. Yeah,
her legs.
Her legs, yeah. I don't know how much I can deal with all that hair down there.
She had hairy legs? That's why you're not calling her back?
Yeah, kind of like over the top hairy legs. Like hairier than my legs.
Okay.
Do you shave your legs?
Who are you asking?
How hairy are your legs?
What?
I'm trying to get a picture in my head, Trent. How hairy are your legs?
How hairy are my legs?
Yeah.
Normal guy hairy, not like Italian hairy, but just normal guy hairy.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. Well, hair can be taken care of, but there are people that have different beliefs when it comes to hair.
That's why you're ghosting them.
Right.
Well, was it just an off day? Like maybe she just didn't shave that day because she wasn't expecting to take her pants off.
Well, I don't want to tell people how to handle their hygiene, but if she's the kind of girl that's like a little bit hippie-like and doesn't like to shave, that's cool. That's just not my bag. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, thank you for being honest with us.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, now I'll let you know that Layla is actually on the phone listening and wants to talk to you.
Wait, she's here like right now?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Trent.
Hey, Layla.
I'm just like, honestly, I'm just so shocked over here that you ghosted me over my hairy legs. Like, come on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, but that image is burned in the back of my skull for the rest of my life.
What?
Dang. It's not that big of a deal.
Like, are your legs always hairy, Layla?
No, like, the thing is, like, it was a couple months ago. It was cold out, okay? I was wearing pants. My legs were not shaved because it's winter. Like, that's what that's for. You're right. I wasn't planning on taking my pants off that day. So, like, who cares? Also, like, that has nothing to do with hygiene, just by the way. Like, just something you might want to research is, like, just because my legs are not shaved and smooth doesn't mean my hygiene is bad. Also, like, let's not forget when my Siri phone went off and said that I had a wax. Like, this man should have assumed I take care of my hair. Like, the hair that needs to be taken care of, I take care of it.
Once every other month?
Oh. Well, you have to let your hair grow before you get a wax so you can get all the hair pulled out right.
In the winter, like, maybe once every other month I am shaving my legs. Like, and what, you know, like, who cares?
I don't know. It looked like a small woodland creature came out of nowhere. That's just, it was surprising. It was a little shocking. When you jumped up for dodgeball, it was like, scared me a little bit. I'm not going to lie.
I actually can't even believe that for like months I've been sitting here wondering what it is that I did wrong. And you're going to tell me that because I didn't shave my legs, like that grossed you out so much that that's going to like be the deciding factor of you ghosting me? Like, get a grip, dude. Like, I don't understand. Like, so what? Every person has to be like perfect in your mind and the perfection list starts at shaving your legs. Like, maybe you should think of other things that aren't so superficial that you're looking for in a partner, because that's probably like at the end of my life, like I don't think I'll be shaving my legs anymore. So, you know.
Look, I get that. Everybody is different. Everybody's genes are different. Everybody's, method of taking care of themselves is different. I just don't want to date a girl that has hairier legs than me.
I mean, like, I saw his legs, and from where I'm standing, my legs were not hairier than yours, sir. But if that's what you are thinking, that they were hairier than yours, then maybe you should go get your testosterone levels checked out and, like, worry about your own leg hair.
Whoa. Trent, would you like another date with Layla? We'll pay for it.
My testosterone's perfect. I don't think we need to be looking at my testosterone, all right? We should look at your testosterone. I'm okay. I'm okay over here. I'm good on the no-shave season or whatever excuse you want to give yourself. I'm okay on that. Girls shave all the time.
They do, and they don't, too, just because it's a lot of work. Whatever.
As far as me going on a second date, like, huge pass. I do not need a person who is more interested in my leg hair than my personality.
Take it easy, Sasquatch. Take it easy.
Oh! Well, I mean, whatever. You're an ool, so.
Oh, what?
Okay.
What the hell does that mean?
Ool. Ool is cool without the T because you have no testosterone.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
Hey guys, it's us, the Jonas Brothers. I'm Joe.
I'm Kevin.
And I'm Nick. And guess what? We created our own podcast called Hey Jonas.
We invented a podcast?
Well, we didn't invent it. We just contributed to it.
We're the first people to do podcasts.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Well, sick and tired is a strong way to put it, but,
tired and sick.
Tired and sick.
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeart Radio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Just listen. We don't care where you hear it.
Hey everyone, this is Teddy Mellencamp.
And Tamara Judge from Two Teas in a Pod.
There's been one scandal that's consumed our lives these last couple of months.
We're recapping the 3-part Summer House reunion, and as always, we're being brutally honest.
We're dissecting timelines, receipts, blind items, and previous episodes.
Amanda and Wes, watch out. We're not going to be easy on you. Listen to Two Teas in a Pod on the iHeart Radio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
Guy on the phone for a second date update today says the grossest, most embarrassing thing that has ever happened on a date happened to him.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
He didn't say what it was. I'm really interested to find out. But before we do that, David, how are you?
Hey, guys. I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Good. You're recovering from whatever gross thing happened on your date?
Yeah, man. It was very embarrassing on my part, to say the least.
Okay. I want to find out what that is. But before we get there, first, let's find out about your date. What's her name?
Bridget.
Bridget. Okay. And where'd you meet Bridget?
We actually met on an online dating site.
Okay. Have you done a lot of online dating prior to this?
No, I'm actually quite the novice to it, but I've been single for a while.
Let me ask you this. After this gross thing happened, will you ever online date again?
I will for sure. I'm not sure if she will, though.
Now I'm really, really curious. Well, what'd you guys do on your date?
We actually went to dinner by the waterfront.
And how did that go?
Everything at dinner was great. We were getting to know one another, just learning a lot about her.
You're right. Gross.
Oh, stop it.
God,
Yeah.
that is disgusting.
Actually having conversation. That is nasty. when you guys were in the middle of the date, did you feel like, oh my gosh, this is like even better than I expected since you hadn't been online dating much?
Absolutely. I was 100% like enthused. I was all about it.
If everything went so well, why do you think she's not calling you back?
Because of the gross thing. The gross thing was horrible. That's kind of why I'm thinking that she's not responding to me.
Okay, now I have to know what it is. What's the gross thing that happened on your date?
Well, let me set it up for you. After dinner, her and I, we decided to just take a nice little stroll down the waterfront, enjoying the scenery, the sights and sounds. We decided to grab some ice cream. I was trying to be cute and charming, a little ice cream after dinner.
This sounds romantic so far.
Yeah, that's what the angle I was going for.
Yeah.
And So we're walking, and we get to the end, and it was perfect. It was beautiful. The sun was setting at the most opportune time. It just felt right. My instinct felt right. It was like at the moment, you know?
And that's when you messed your pants.
I was hoping he was going in for a kiss, but maybe.
No, thankfully that didn't happen.
Oh,
Thank God
okay.
that happened. No, yeah, I went in for it. I went in for the kiss, but she wasn't like looking at me, so I kissed her on the neck.
Okay.
Okay.
And what'd she do? Did she get mad at that?
Turned on?
No, she was very responsive. It was awesome. Like, she looked at me, she closed her eyes, and leaned in for the kiss. So I responded, and this is where it gets bad.
Okay.
So as I'm leaning in for the kiss, I have bad allergies, and something just hit my nose. I couldn't stop it, and I sneezed in her mouth.
Oh, gross!
You sneezed into her mouth.
Eat my snot.
Oh, that is so nasty.
Embarrassing. It was so embarrassing.
You're right. That is probably one of the grossest date stories I've ever heard.
I couldn't imagine that.
How do you recover from that? You're like,
And
what did she do? What did she do when you sneezed in her mouth?
Oh my God, she gave me the most like horrified look. If I just like spit in her mouth, I might as well have just spit in her mouth.
Are you one of those like big man sneezers too? Like when my husband sneezes, it's loud and it's gross and there's spit that goes everywhere.
Normally, yeah, I am a loud sneezer. However, this time I was trying to hold it back, so the volume wasn't as loud, but it was a little more liquidy.
Oh man.
We were also eating ice cream too. We were eating ice cream, so that kind of like
That's so
Dude,
flabby.
that is disgusting.
I was eating cookies and cream. So there was like,
So I don't need to know the flavor of the ice cream that you spit into her mouth, basically. So she obviously was shocked by this.
Oh my God.
How did you react after that? I would have been mortified.
I just immediately began to apologize. You know, I'm so sorry. This doesn't happen. Sorry, this and that. I'm so sorry. I just kept apologizing.
But was she cool?
do?
Because
Yeah.
like she should be cool.
No.
You know, it took her like 10 seconds to realize what had just happened. So she was kind of mortified. And after that, when she came back to, she just kind of wanted to go home.
Yeah, I would too. I would have just wanted to go home and turn on the hot shower and get in the fetal position and cry and clean my body off after that horrifying experience. So how did everything end with her then after this?
Well, I took her home, and, you know, it was a quiet car ride, to say the least. And I walked her to her door. I attempted to try for one more. Like, I leaned in.
You tried to kiss her after that. That is a bold move
bold man.
to try to kiss her
Very.
again after you sneezed in her mouth.
Someone's got confidence.
I mean, I had to give it a shot, you know.
Ugh, take your lumps and walk away, man.
Yeah, she pulled her head back and was like, well, good night. And
Yeah, she probably has PTSD now thinking about getting kissed.
I think she shouldn't have been that. I mean, you were obviously embarrassed. It was obviously a mistake. You really think that that's the reason she got so upset at you?
I mean, I would like to think that there's another reason for her not responding to my calls, but I sneezed in her mouth. It's the grossest thing I've ever done to anyone.
Absolutely, dude.
I don't blame her for not calling you back. If a girl sneezed in my mouth, I'd probably be like, yeah, I just can't now. I just feel too gross hanging out with you. So you haven't heard anything from her?
No, and what sucks is that we were having such a great night up until then.
Oh, man.
Have you seen? Is she still on the dating website you met her?
No, her profile's gone.
Oh, she really is done.
She's like, I'm done dating. That's it. I'm done.
Don't contact me.
She moved away and became a monk.
I know that she doesn't want a second date with me because of what happened, but that's why I'm calling you guys to kind of convince her that I'm an okay guy. You know, I'm a good guy. I'm worth a second chance.
See if we can do that for you. We'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Thank you, guys.
Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Let's recap a little bit, sort of relive history. What have we done in the second date updates? What have we heard? We heard from a guy who messed himself in the park once.
Yeah, the guy who spread his father's ashes on a date.
There was the girl who had an accident in the backseat of a cab. There has been a lot of gross stuff that we've heard about on first dates. But this one might actually trump all of those.
No
And
way.
it is disgusting.
Yeah,
You think it's that bad?
I really do.
Bodily fluids in the mouth, Brooke. That's all I gotta
Yeah,
say.
yeah. None of that stuff involved any other person. It was just them doing stuff to themselves. This is a guy doing something to somebody else. If you missed the first part of the second date update, David is on the phone with us. And David went to kiss the girl that he wants to call today at the end of their date and had to sneeze and sneezed directly into her mouth. And now that's why he thinks he's not getting a call back, because it was just too disgusting. David, we're about to call Bridget and find out if that is, in fact, the reason. Do you have any last words?
I just want her to, I don't want her to think that I'm a bad person. I don't want such a beautiful thing that happened get ruined over a sneeze.
I don't think that she would think you're a bad person necessarily, but I could see her not calling you back just because she...
Or a gross person.
A gross
Yeah,
person.
she's probably not the most attractive thing you can do on a date, for sure.
All right, well, I'm going to dial the phone number right now, get her on the phone, and get your second date update, okay?
Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Bridget, please?
This is?
Hey, Bridget, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Oh my God, shut up. No way.
So you listen.
So you actually know who I am.
Yeah.
Any idea why we might be calling you?
If this is a second date update, I know exactly why you guys are calling me. I've heard you guys do this before.
You know what? You hit the nail on the head, Bridget. I'm calling you for a second date update. You know who I'm calling about?
Well, it has to be about David, because that's the only date I've been on in a while.
Yes, it is about David.
So I know he's listening.
Oh, so I can't surprise you with the fact like he's on the other line. Damn it.
God.
You sound so happy that he's listening, though. Like, this is exciting for you.
I just can't believe you guys are calling me. Like, this is ridiculous.
Okay, so you already know the second date update, so you know David is on the line listening. I don't want to let you talk to him just yet, because I want to hear the date from your perspective.
Do I have to relive it?
Yes, please, I would love you to. He obviously told us about your date and how he sneezed in your mouth.
Oh, my God. I don't even want to talk about it.
I just want to hear it from your point of view, that's all. Do you mind talking to us for just a second about your date?
I guess so, but I really don't want to.
Was it really that bad? Like, I just think that, mistakes happen.
He sneezed in my mouth.
Yeah. What? You're the only one not getting this.
There's got to be somebody else that's like, well, we were going to swap some bodily fluids anyway. Just chalk it up.
In a nice way, not a sneezing way. And when you're prepared for it.
Getting someone spit on your arm is gross enough, let alone in your mouth.
Yeah. Okay, so before we talk about the sneeze,
oh my God,
and what was going on in your head
when that me out just thinking about it.
I want to know what was going on in your head when that happened, but I also want to know if you liked him before that point.
The date was really nice. He was a really great guy, and everything was going really well up until then.
He said such nice things about you. Like, he thought that everything was fantastic and you were better than expected. Yeah. I mean, at that point before the sneeze, did you think there was going to be a second date?
I thought maybe there could be a second date, but it was the first date I had ever been on from online dating. So I wasn't even really sure what to expect anyways.
Bad first example.
Yeah.
That was the first experience.
Yeah, it's a bad first date off of an online dating website. I can see why you took your profile down, because he told us that you're not on the site anymore.
Yeah, I did remove it.
So tell us about the sneeze then. What was going through your head when a dude sneezed in your mouth on a first date?
You keep saying it.
I've never said that sentence before, but I want to say it every day from now on.
It was as gross as it sounds. I mean, I wanted to, vomit.
All right, well, he's on the phone, so I'm going to have him come on here and talk to you for a second.
Oh, man, I don't even know if I want to talk to him.
Just talk to him. He's been trying to get a hold of you. He feels really bad about the sneezing in your mouth thing. At least let him apologize.
Okay, fine. Put him on.
Hello, Bridget.
Poor David.
Hi, David.
Listen, I know it was only one date, but we had a connection. and I don't want that to be ruined over some dumb sneeze.
David, I'm going to stop you right there. I know we didn't talk about this on the date, but I was in a long-term relationship. My boyfriend and I just recently broke up. I did one date online, and it didn't go nearly as well as I expected it to, and I'm just going to let you know I'm back with my boyfriend.
What? No.
So the sneeze in your mouth caused you to get back with your ex?
It was that bad.
I've listened to you guys before, and I've listened to Second Date Update, and the nightmare stories are real, and it happened to me, and I'm back with my boyfriend.
So are you getting back with your boyfriend because you want to be back with him, or you're just like, I don't want to be out there on the market having guys sneeze in my mouth left and right?
I don't even want to imagine what another date would be like. I mean, I'm back with my boyfriend. He's an all right guy. I mean...
So what, you're just settling with some guy because you're too scared to go on another date for fear of something bad happening? That sounds like such a bad plan.
It's not exactly like that, but I mean, honestly, if something like that did happen to you, I think it would scare you away from dating other people too.
Oh my God.
So basically, your ex-boyfriend, who is now your current boyfriend again, is comfortable, and you know him, and you know he's not going to sneeze in your mouth.
Oh.
I just think it sucks that, you ran back to your boyfriend who you're not even, that seems like you don't seem too fond of him.
Yeah.
Because of one sneeze, Me sneezing in your mouth, gross, absolutely. And I completely understand why you think that's gross, and I apologize 100 times for it. But that doesn't make me as a person. Like, that's not me. We got to know each other, and we had a chemistry together.
Yeah, Bridget.
And you're going to throw all that away.
David is way deeper than the sneeze.
I agree.
There's much more to him than mucus.
David, it wasn't just a sneeze. It was a sneeze in my mouth, and on top of that, you tried to kiss me again at the end of the night. To me, that seems like it might have been a case of bad judgment, and I don't want to go out with someone who might have bad judgment.
Oh, my God.
Well, that leads me to my question then.
Oh, don't do it.
Bridget,
So
would you like to go out on a second date with David? We will pay for it.
Please. I mean, I think it'll be a great time. I'll take allergy medicine, whatever you want.
David, you are a nice guy, and you may find love somewhere else, but for me, it's just not going to happen. I'm in a relationship, and I'm comfortable.
It's not I'm happy.
The best way.
I'm in a relationship, and it's
And I'm there.
it's good.
I'm
There we
present.
Yeah, decent.
It's like a nice recliner.
Thank you for your time, Bridget. I appreciate you talking to us. And thank you for listening to the Second Date Updates.
Yeah, keep them up, guys. Just don't ever call me again.
Okay. Well, we won't, because now you're in that awesome relationship, so we can. And David?
Yeah.
I'm going to do you a favor right now, okay? I don't do this very much.
What are you going to do for me?
I guarantee that there are some people out there who loved having their mouth sneezed in. And I'm asking them to text in 78592 right now. If you love having your mouth sneezed in, I will score you a date with David. It's always nerve-wracking to be back on the dating scene when you haven't dated in a while. We deal with a lot of people that have that problem on the Second Date Update because they haven't dated for whatever reason, and you finally get back out there and things are kind of difficult. That's the problem that the guy on the phone is having today. He hasn't dated in over 2 years.
Oof.
For a very good reason. Darren, how are you?
I'm doing good. How you guys doing?
Pretty good. Thanks for your email. Thanks for agreeing to do a Second Date Update. Now, you said that you hadn't dated in 2 years.
Yeah, just about over 2 years because my wife had passed away.
Oh,
man. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Well, I had to take the time, and I felt like after that 2 years, I was ready to try to give it a go again. And so I did kind of what everybody does, and I got an online dating profile.
Okay. And the girl that you want us to call today, what's her name?
Her name is Stacy.
Stacy. And what attracted you to Stacy on her internet dating profile?
First and foremost, I thought she was a very attractive girl. And I just really kind of liked how she represented herself there. And we sent a couple messages back and forth, and then we agreed on having dinner.
And can I ask, this was your actual very first date since the passing of your wife 2 years ago?
Yeah, first date in the past 2 years.
Okay.
That's got to be a lot of pressure, and it's got to feel weird to be back on the dating scene. I mean,
I was nervous. There's no question. Full disclosure, I kind of had to psych myself up for it a little bit in the mirror. Just, let myself know that this is going to happen. This is great. You're looking good. You know.
You gave yourself like a coach's pep talk before leaving the house?
A little bit before I set myself out on the front line. Yeah, just a little bit.
Hey, whatever you got to do, man.
I try and do that a little bit every day.
I just kept saying, just breathe. Just breathe through it. Get through dinner. It's going to be great, you know? But I felt like I was ready, and I felt like it actually went pretty well. We had good conversation, and I was a little sweaty.
When you say a little sweaty, how sweaty do you mean?
I mean, I felt it going down my back. We could say that, I guess.
Okay. But was it going down your forehead, and was your clothing soaked?
I mean, there was some wiping.
Okay. All right, so you were sweaty and nervous. Do you think your date picked up on that?
She did. I mean, I kind of had to acknowledge it after a little bit.
Was there like one moment that stands out to you as like the best moment of the date?
Yeah, I guess a nice moment was just sitting at dinner when our entrees came, and just I was nervous, and I know I was putting that energy out there, and there was a little bit of a tension, and I just acknowledged it and said, hey, I'm nervous. You are really attractive, and my fault, my bad, and we were able to kind of laugh about it, and she said she understood, and, you know, it just kind of changed how I felt about the evening, and I felt like she was understanding of the whole situation of my life.
That's good. If she wasn't understanding about that, I wouldn't want to be calling her back at all. Yeah. Sound like an evil person.
Yeah, that's the reason.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly how it felt.
On a scale of 1 to 10, since you've been out of the dating world for a little while, what would you give this date?
I mean, I would give it a strong 7, 8.
Strong 7, 8. Do you feel like she felt the same way, though? I mean,
I thought so. I really thought so. So that's why I emailed into the show.
And how did you end things with her?
I drove her back to her place, and we were saying goodnight, and she had kind of put her hand out, and I'm going to admit, it was awkward. I'm awkward. I can't help it. And I literally said out loud, can we hug? And I just did it before I even got an answer yesterday.
Just jumped in on a hug.
That's cute.
That's all right.
I think that's
not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, it's a hug. It's not like you said screw it and just like started trying to make out with her.
I mean, I'm 6'4", and she's, you know, got to be 5'4". She's, you know, so I'm much taller than her.
All right, so she's tiny and you're a big dude and you just engulfed her with your big arms.
I guess so, yeah.
Do you feel like that creeped her out?
I hope it didn't. I feel like, you know, that's not going to end everything is a giant bear hug. I hope not. Honestly, I was like, I got to get out of here, not do something else awkward.
How clear were you with her that this was like your first date? And did you bring up that your wife had passed?
Yeah, you know, we brought it up just because she asked, like, you know, are you dating a lot or why are you dating? And I kind of had to bring it up. I didn't want to lie and have it be something else. And
totally.
So I just kind of mentioned it, and she seemed okay with it.
How many times have you tried to get a hold of her after your date?
Well, like 2 days later, hadn't heard anything, so I sent her a text that was just said, you know, hey, it was great to see you. How's your day going? And I didn't hear anything. So I was like, well, maybe I should give her a call. So I gave her one call and left her a voice message that was basically the same.
Did you send her another text like, what about the hug? Don't you remember the great hug? How dare you do this to me?
You know, I did not bring that up again.
Okay.
Do you think, I mean, you haven't dated in 2 years. Why not just like chalk this one up to, well, that was the first time out. We're going to give it another go with somebody else next.
It just felt right. It felt right. And, you know, I figured if I think it feels right, I should probably go after them.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and then get your second date update, okay?
All right, sounds good.
All right, man, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I don't make this promise very often in second date updates, but I promise that I'm going to get the guy who's on the phone a second date today.
What?
Yep,
Really?
I promise him, no matter what, because I like him. He's a nice guy. He's been through some stuff, and he deserves to get a date. If not with the girl that we're about to call for him, with somebody who texts in, I don't know.
I think that's fine.
Or if I have to put on a dress and go out on a date with him, I don't care. I am guaranteeing, Darren, that you are going to get a date out of this phone call we're about to make, okay?
I hope so.
All right. You know what? I kind of hope she says no so that I can go out with you.
Yeah, and Jubal puts out. So.
Yeah. If you're just tuning in for the second date update, Darren wants us to call a girl named Stacy. They met online. He hasn't dated in a couple years for good reason. His wife passed away, and he was ready to date again, so he decided to go online, and he met Stacy. They went out for dinner. He was a little bit nervous, and that showed. He's sweating, and just a little awkward during the whole date. He says the date ended with a very big, sweaty hug from him that she didn't really seem like she wanted. So, Darren, you ready to make the phone call?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, man, here we go.
Man.
Be confident. You've got a 100% guaranteed success rate right now.
Look at it this way. It doesn't matter what she says, Darren, you're still getting a date. Could be with a dude, but you're still getting a date.
I mean, I am a big fan.
Well, there you go. All right. Okay, I'm going to dial the phone number right now, see if we can get her on the phone.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Stacy, please?
This is Stacy.
Hey, Stacy, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
It's okay. I'm fine.
Good. It's good to hear. Just calling to check in on you, see how you're doing.
It's a courtesy call.
Yep. Do you ever listen to our show at all?
I think so. I've listened to it a few times. My mom really likes it.
Cool. All right. How old's your mom?
61.
Nice. That's who we're going for. We kill it with 61-year-old moms, so she's the right person that we want listening. Stacy, have you ever heard a second date update before?
What does that mean?
That means that you recently went out on a date with somebody who listens to the show, and you haven't been calling them back since your date, so they emailed us to get you on the phone and ask if they did something wrong.
Wow, that's weird.
It is kind of weird, but it is a segment that we do on our show, and the guy's name is Darren. Do you remember going out with Darren?
Yeah.
Okay, did you like Darren?
Yeah, I did.
You sound very hesitant, Stacy.
No, he was sweet. I remember he was really nice, and yeah, it was a fine time.
Okay, if it was a fine time, why haven't you called him back after he's texted you and tried to call you?
I don't want to put all his business out there, but it was. I think that maybe we're just not, we're kind of at different points in our life in regards to dating and things like that.
Well,
so.
in regards to the putting his whole business out there, we talked to Darren, and he told us everything, that he hasn't dated in a while because his wife passed away. He also said that he was very nervous the entire time and was sweaty and gave you an awkward hug at the end of the date.
It's I don't know. I always think you get nervous at the beginning of the date and you kind of ease into it, but it seemed kind of the opposite for him. He got more nervous as the date went on. He was the most nervous at the very end, and he straight up asked me if he could hug me, and then before I could respond, he just did it.
Right.
So I was okay.
You can understand the nerves though if the dude hasn't dated for 2 years because of something like that.
For sure, yeah. And I don't have any ill will towards him at all. I just don't think that we're really compatible in that way. I think.
Yeah, but he was just nervous. He hasn't been out in 2 years. Look, Stacy, I really want to get him a second date with you. That's my goal here, is to make you go out with him again and give him one more shot. Yeah, is to force you to go out with him again.
Yeah, I totally understand the nerves, but it was we were talking about his ex-wife, and, I'm completely understanding. I know how it goes, but, essentially what he said was that she is watching over him all the time, which at first I thought was kind of sweet, and then he said that throughout the date he could feel her, aura or her spirit at the dinner table judging me.
Judging you?
What?
Did he actually say the words judging you?
Yes, he said the word judging me, and it freaked me out.
Wow.
As if her spirit is jealous, or as in she's hoping things go well?
I took it as she was jealous, she was judging me, how dare, thinking that I'm some easy girl, trying to pick up a dude,
Maybe, maybe he said it wrong, and he meant to say, I feel like her presence is around me all the time, and she would want me to be doing this. Look, it's probably a weird thing to say either way.
Of course.
But I doubt he was saying, my wife who passed away is sitting next to me right now, her spirit is, and it thinks you're a skank. I doubt that's what he meant by that, Stacey.
Well, regardless of any of it, it just really creeped me out.
Did you say anything to him after he brought up the dead wife judging you?
No, it was just weird. It was just really creepy, and I think he just needs to take some time.
Stacey, I hate to get weird on you too, but there is another presence that's listening to this phone call right now.
What do you mean?
I mean that Darren is actually on the phone and heard everything that you just said.
Who's judging you?
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
Oh, hey, Stacey.
Hey.
Look, I had no idea that you would like be listening to this. They called me out of nowhere, you know? Like, I'm sorry. I mean, are you okay? Like, are you really upset? Like,
I mean,
sorry.
you know, no, it's fine. It's good, I guess.
Well, I'm really sorry, but I know that you were really nervous, and like, I felt like I was as patient as I possibly could be, but it's just kind of weird, you know? It's weird to like go on a date with somebody and like have the person say that their dead wife is judging me. You know, it's like my uncle passed away last year, and I can't just say like, oh, my Uncle Bob is, you know, judging you. You know, you have to understand how that would freak someone out.
Well, but it was like a good thing. Like it was good that she was there, and good that like she approved of you. You know, like she liked you, and I felt like if she likes you, then this is a good thing.
That's kind of weird, okay? I just don't want to know what your ex-wife is thinking.
Well, can we do it again? And like we can go out again, and I mean, I could leave her at home. You know, can we make it happen?
Look, Darren, like the whole spiritual thing, like it just kind of freaked me out.
Look, Stacy, you're really screwing the second date update up for me because I promised Darren that I would get him a second date with you. Will you go out with Darren one more time? Come on. I will pay for a second date.
No, I'm sorry. I appreciate it. I appreciate your time, but no.
Okay, well, at least Darren learned a little bit of a lesson here, and, you know.
Sure.
Next time you go out on a date, don't bring your dead wife's spirit, or just make her wait in the car or something.
I guess so. So.
And I'm saying that because, you know, the promise I made you at the beginning of this was you were going to get a second date with somebody, no matter who it is, and I don't want you to be awkward when you and I go out.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, looks like I got to pick out a nice evening dress, don't I, Darren?
You better look nice.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Now, not that this has ever happened to me, but I would imagine it'd be very frustrating at the end of a date when you think everything goes well and someone says, we have to hang out again soon.
Yeah.
Makes a point to say that to you and then doesn't call you back and ignores you. Like I said, never happened to me before.
I don't believe
So I don't
that
know how that feels.
at all.
But that did happen to Nicole at the end of her date, right, Nicole?
Yeah.
How are you? Thank you for calling in. Thank you for emailing us.
And can we say, Nicole, that it's happened to everyone?
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
You emailed us about a guy named Matt. How did you meet Matt, first of all?
Work party.
Work party? So does he work with you? Had you known him before?
Same company, different offices, so we don't actually work at the same location.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
So it couldn't
All right.
end too poorly, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, at least you don't have to see him every day.
Yep.
So tell us about your date with Matt.
Well, it was amazing and super fun, and we went to this super cute little bar and tried all sorts of different types of beer, and he's hilarious and witty and has beautiful teeth, and I thought it was like the cutest date ever.
I love oral hygiene's important.
That's good to see that you have standards. Yeah, he had a full set of teeth.
Beer and teeth.
Yeah.
No meth addiction present.
All I really needed.
I will say that is one thing that initially attracted to my husband. He
Really?
has gorgeous teeth.
Wow.
And this guy seemed into you.
Matt?
Yeah.
Yes, very much so.
I mean, no, Brooke's husband.
He's like my husband.
I was like, I've never met your husband.
Yeah. No. I'm just wondering if he was reciprocating the good vibes.
Absolutely. Like at one point he brushed the hair off my shoulder and he let me try all of his beer that he like the different beers he was drinking, which I always think is a good sign if they're willing to share a drink with you.
Yeah, anything.
You know, when he walked me out to my car and he was like, I totally want to hang out again.
Yeah, your email said that that's what you were confused about so much is because the way that he was like, we have to hang out again, right?
Yeah. I mean, he was really emphatic. I feel like you don't say that to someone unless you're legitimately wanting to hang out.
Yeah,
Maybe-
I mean, anytime I've been on a date with a girl and I haven't wanted to see her again, she might go, oh, we should totally go out again. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know?
Never
Do
say
that.
Hey, yeah, I mean, I'm kind of busy, whatever. I'll shoot you a text. Like, I've never been like, yeah, we have to do it soon, though.
Yeah.
Like, we need to see you. If I usually say that, that means I want to see them again.
So how did your date end?
Well, he literally just walked me to the car, gave me a kiss, like you know, like the side lip cheek kiss thing.
Sure.
Where it's like super sexy. And then he's like, I really want to hang out soon. It would be awesome. I mean, that's literally what he said.
Maybe it's just like a bad time for him. I mean, it's busy right now.
I mean, yeah, but how busy can you be? Like, if you like somebody and you want to hang out, you
you text or you call.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You make time. I get what you're saying. Just trying to throw you a bone.
Just trying to help you out
Get some
somehow.
options out
Yeah. Don't be so quick to be like, yeah, you're right. Never mind. He's not busy at all. Maybe he really is that busy. Maybe he was so important he had to leave the country or to do something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe he's dead. Then I'd feel better.
Wow.
Hey, at least you'd have a reason.
No.
Right? This might be the most tragic second date update we ever do.
my God.
But at least we'll know.
We
all
get
right?
the coroner on the phone or something. Jeez.
Yeah. We call the phone. It's just his mom answers.
So weird that we have
The last
bad
thing
karma.
he said was he was really looking forward to a date with Nicole.
That would make me feel better.
All right. We're going to call him right after this, okay?
Okay, cool.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
There is a lot of speculation on what happened to Matt, the guy that Nicole wants us to call for a second date update. When we ended the first segment, we were talking about maybe he's dead.
Okay.
And she said, if that's the answer, at least I would know that happened.
She actually said it would make her feel better.
Nicole, I think that maybe he went to Africa on a safari.
Oh, that's
okay.
why not? Throw it out there.
And that's why he's not calling
He's
you back.
helping the children.
Right. He got mauled by a lion and is dead.
Oh.
And that's
Oh, so
why
it's all
he's
goes
not calling
together.
you back, Nicole.
As long as it's him, not me.
All right, you about ready to give him a call?
Yes.
Okay.
Nicole, has it ever been you on a date when a guy hasn't called you back?
No, I feel really weird doing this, but I don't know. I mean, honestly, I have nothing to lose. He's super cute, and maybe this way he'll see that I think he's awesome.
Okay, well, we're going to call him right now, see if we can get him on the phone and get your second date update, okay?
Thank you.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Matt, please?
Yeah, this is Matt.
Oh, thank God you're alive. This is Jubal calling from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on Moving 92.5. How are you?
Oh, that's cute.
I'm good.
Okay, well, I'm calling you because you recently went out on a date with a friend of mine. And at the end of your date, you were like, hey, we should go out again soon. And then you haven't called her back, and she's wondering why. Especially when at the end of your date, you were emphatic that she'd go out with you again.
Yeah, just stuff came up.
Okay.
Stuff?
You just get busy?
Yeah. Everything's got kind of crazy, and yeah.
All right.
You are a liar.
I don't believe it.
Are you just not into her?
I've been super preoccupied with stuff.
Is Stuff another girl?
No, stuff is not another girl.
Work?
Just I've been really busy with something, and
With
super
something.
busy and super into it, and I
That sounds
haven't-
shady as hell,
Is
Matt.
it a drug business?
And super into it. That's what really throws me,
What-
Matt.
You can't tell us what it is?
I mean, I can. It's just kind of embarrassing, actually.
Embarrassing for you?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's embarrassing just the way it's been kind of all shaken up and stuff.
I have no idea what you're talking
And
about, Matt.
Honestly, what we're imagining is probably
Yeah.
worse than what it is.
In my mind, you've murdered somebody or on the run, so
plead the fifth.
it can't get any worse than what I'm thinking about you, Matt.
Take a deep breath.
All right. So I've been pretty much MIA with everything, with like work and dates and everything. Because you guys ever see the show Breaking Bad?
Yes.
You're making meth.
It's not very novel, Matt.
Yes.
No, I'm not making meth. I had never seen it. I was like, And my roommate was like, he just got Netflix, and he's like, you got to watch Breaking Bad. It's like the best show ever. And so I was like, all right, fine. So,
Man, let me stop you right there for a second. Are you telling me that you haven't called anybody back and you haven't gone into work because you've been watching Breaking Bad? Or is there something else to this story? Because that's where it sounds like you're going with it.
that's where I'm landing.
Are you serious?
Oh my God.
Wait, for how long? How many days off of work have you taken?
Just a couple. It's not that big of a deal.
You guys, it is a really amazing show.
It's
I know
a
what
good
you're
show.
talking about.
I like Breaking Bad. I've been binge watching Weeds lately.
Yeah.
And that's the way most people watch TV now is they sit down and they just watch it all at one time because you can. But you should still try to live your life.
Have you been eating, man? Like,
Dude, I can't. I don't know what the is about this show that I love. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I cannot stop watching this show.
I'm with you, man. I know what it's like. It's like they put meth into the show.
Visual meth.
Hey, Matt.
Oh my gosh.
Nicole is actually on the phone and has been listening this whole time. Go ahead and say hi to Matt, Nicole.
Hi, Matt.
I was going to call you like the 2 days after we hung out, all right? And I was totally looking forward to going in. I still am. I still totally am. I just got really into this show. And so, like, pretty much I come home from work and I just watch that until I fall asleep. And then I wake up and I watch the stuff that I think I missed right before I fell asleep.
Oh, he's so obsessed.
And then that's been it. And as soon as it's done, I will give you a call.
He's still not conceding to going out with her. He's like, as soon as I'm done, I'll give you a call. What do you think about that, Nicole?
Honestly, this is like the most unattractive thing I've ever heard a man say.
What?
I'm with you, Nicole.
Nicole, you know it
kidding?
has nothing to do with you. It's not about you. He just got hooked on the show.
He likes Breaking Bad more than he likes going on a date with Nicole. That has everything to do with Nicole.
It's a good show.
It's a really good
It is a good show.
In fact, I think it sucked, and I think that it was totally blown out of proportion. It's not that good. It's the same.
no, you didn't.
Yeah.
Over and over again.
Are
It's
you
so
kidding
stupid.
me?
And on top of that, fast forward in my girl brain, so this guy's addicted to a TV show, which means one day he's going to be addicted to porn, which means we're going to be married with 4 kids, and he's going to be addicted to spending money on online gambling, and I'm going to have to divorce him and be a single mom.
Wow. You know what? That sounds like, Nicole, that sounds like a TV series that I could totally get into. To put that on DVD so I can sit down and watch it sometime.
You just went from 0 to single mom in under 10 seconds.
It does sound like Matt has a little bit of an addictive personality. Matt, do you?
Dude, forget all that. She said she hated the show.
Yeah, amen.
What the
That's honestly a deal breaker for you,
It's never
Matt.
going to work now.
How do you not appreciate that show? How do you not love that show?
That is
God.
ridiculous.
I really thought you were a different person. If you would have been like running a marathon or dead or something else, then I would have respected you, but I could not respect a man who watches TV 6 hours plus a day. That's disgusting.
Or dead.
You guys sound like you're hitting it off. I will pay for a second date if you guys will give it another chance. Matt, can you take a break from watching the show Breaking Bad from one night to go out with Nicole again?
No.
Are you serious?
You won't do it.
One night, Matt.
I just got to finish this first. And then totally. Like in a
Oh my
week,
God.
yes.
Breaking Bad is going to make you a lonely man.
I don't know, man. It's so good.
Hey,
One night, you guys.
Nicole, you got your answer. It was definitely not you. It was just quality television programming that you lost out to.
Emmy award winning.
Dude, you escaped this one, Nicole.
I did. I dodged a huge meth bullet.
Yeah, amen.
And Matt, thank you for your time, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
And I don't want to ruin your life here, but I'm going to give you a tip. After you're done with Breaking Bad, Sons of Anarchy. Enjoy.
Hey.
All right.
I just wanted you to tell him how it ended.
Don't tell me.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.